Hello, I'm Jeff and this is Rick. We're from Pawpaw River Jeep Club. We just wanted to bring you this week's 3-4-minute tips and tricks video. Today what we want to talk about is...
We're going to talk about recovery gear. Things you should have in your Jeep that really make it a lot easier and sometimes essential to get out of tight jams.
It is just a static strap. These work really good if somebody's not really stuck really bad or they're not hung up too bad. We like to carry one of these. I also like to keep one of these when I'm pulling something heavier and they have sharp points on their vehicle or no points for me to hook up. I don't mind donating one of these $20 straps if it gets tied to their vehicle too tight.
A bunch of goodies. If you don't have a bag, you need a bag.
So it's always good to have a tarp if you actually have somebody in the group that breaks down and you need to get under the vehicle. It's been a muddy day or on muddy trails. Drummond Island last year we had somebody break down and it was nice having a tarp. We were able to throw that down. We did have a Chrysler mechanic with us. He was crawled underneath there and we got the Jeep going. Like to have some bungee cords. You never know when you need to tie something back, maybe hold back some tree branches, or if you have something in your group and it breaks. Another good thing to have is a really nice pair of gloves, just in case you are pulling a winch line. You just never know. It's nice to have that with you. We've got some soft shackles. These are rated for your vehicle. You need to make sure what you get has a Kevlar sleeve. So if you're tying these off, you want to make sure you're using a point that's soft so that isn't going to cut this. Everybody's probably seen the recent video where the guy ran this through there. This is a real sharp point and these can break even with the Kevlar sleeve.
Do yourself a favor, spend a couple of extra dollars on some of these things. There's a lot of knockoffs out there that they look good, but they just don't perform. So spend a few extra dollars, get the good stuff. Speaking about the good stuff,
same
Shur
thing.
Trax.
When you got your soft shackles, you want to have a really good rope. These are kinetic ropes. You can pull out a vehicle. These are also by the size, but you can pull another person. You put a lot of slack in there, you get going, it jerks them out like a bungee cord.
A lot different than just your strap. Those of us who've been around for a long time used to using the tug-em straps, as we always call them. These kinetic ropes are tremendously better, but you really have to get into them. You want to have, like Jeff said, a lot of slack in there and then just nail it, and it will not jerk the heck out of you or the person you're taking out, but that's how they work.
We got some zip ties. They come in handy for tons of different things. I've got in here, this is a valve stem. If you're out on the trails and you break a valve stem or you cut a valve stem, this is a manual one. You can put this in with the wheel and the tire all assembled, and then you'll be able to air your tires back up. We have
essential tools.
Essential tools. You always got to have some tools with you. We have a first aid kit. You should always have some kind of a first aid kit. You know, people get hurt on the trails. You know, it's just like grabbing a winch line or something. Even if you don't cut yourself really bad, it's nice to have a first aid kit with you.
And Amazon has a lot of pre-made kits, very inexpensive. They got everything you'd ever need to be able to do that, but hopefully you never use it. But if you're out there in the trail, it's a couple hours back, you really want to have that.
We talked about connection points on other people's vehicles. I'll carry an extra clevis or extra straps, like I said, that I don't mind donating to their vehicle. And one thing that's super important.
This gets you out of a lot of crap. Toilet paper. Believe it or not, we make fun, but really you should have some toilet paper out there. It's amazing how when all of a sudden you're in the middle of someplace, you know, when nature calls, you better have something.
Nice to have some toilet paper.
Yeah, rather than pick something that might be poison ivy or something. So
Rick and I have been on night rides, day rides with 50+ Jeeps. What we do is, you know, you all have radios, we talk on the radios, and when we stop, we'll just say, we're taking a break, 15 minutes, gotta go potty, girls on the right, guys on the left. Why are girls on the right?
Girls are always on the right because girls are always right. Easy to remember.
Do yourself a favor, make sure you have a good bag with you. Make sure you have a good buddy with you too, help you out of recovery.
Yeah, it really matters.
Thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.